So let's say this is the sun here in the center, okay? And let's say here's Earth, okay? And as you rotate around the sun, depending on the time and day, etc., location, blah, 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 depending where you are around the sun, okay? So let's say this is today, we're right here, okay? And in a month, whatever, we could be right here. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up and figure out the exact locations, okay? But that's what I'm saying. So let's say if you wanted to travel back in time, essentially, let's pretend you're rewinding, okay? So you're going to be going backwards the other way in time, but you could still end up in some random location because you're not right there, right then, okay? So let's say we wanted to go back 3 days ago to stop these bunnies. Well, 3 days ago, let's say our Earth thing was right here, okay? Well, you're just going to pop up in the middle of space because we're currently right here, But what if you attach yourself to the Earth? What if you decide, hey, I'm going to lock myself on. I'm going to hold on tight and maybe even bury myself in the Earth. This way, I'm staying in the same location, but I'm able to travel time. Well, you know what will happen if you do that? Let's say you want to travel back 3 days ago. Okay, you're attached to the Earth. So you know what's going to happen by staying attached to the Earth? Here you are on the Earth, and you're going to go back in time, but you're going to be stretched out. So here's your head, okay? Here's your feet. Here's your body, and here's space, okay, the openness of space. Your feet are going to be attached, but your body is going to be stretched out so long, it's going to be the span of how many days you went back. So the only way a time machine is going to work in any way is if you had a time machine that was able to travel through space and time, and you knew the exact location of Earth within the solar system around the sun at that very time. Okay, so I'm going to travel ahead 10 years-ish, but I need to make sure that when I do so, Earth's location is going to be at the same spot it is now in order for me to land on it. Okay, so I'm going to pretend that this is, I'm going to travel ahead in 10 years.
Later.
I need to make sure that that dot lines up perfectly, okay? If it's off in the slightest bit, guess what? You're going to land up in the middle of outer space. So we have to not do that. We have to land directly somewhere within this circle just to be on Earth. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to end up in your bedroom. Let's say your time machine was in your bedroom, okay? You're not going to end up back in your bedroom unless you were that precise in the location. So you just need to land here on Earth somewhere. Make sure that you know where you're going, and let's hope that it's where you want to go. But you need to match up everything, the star positions, the speed around the sun. Everything needs to match up so you land right back on Earth. Otherwise, you're just going to pop up in the middle of nowhere. So we need a time machine that is able to either do that, get us in the exact location at the exact time, just like we want it. It's not going to let me go back anymore. Or a time machine that is able to defy the laws of time and space so that we can travel anywhere we desire at any time, anywhere, anytime, and land exactly where we want it to land. I don't know how to do that. How do you define space? Time is one thing. Time is almost non-existent. Time is made up. Space is not.